I have the Kral Puncher MEGA in 22. You know I love Kral guns. I love the Puncher Jumbo. That gun is just amazing. So I figured if I love that gun so much, I'll probably love this gun. This is the Kral Puncher MEGA in 22 caliber. It is this is the shrouded version. Comes with two 12-shot magazines. It comes with a shot tray, fill probe, some extra O-rings for the fill probe, and I believe there's an extra O-ring for the barrel, entrance. And this gun is quite nice. I did get it in the synthetic. I was going to opt for the wood, but because I'm pretty rough on my guns, I figured the synthetic, and plus the synthetic has adjustable cheek comb, which is I'm kind of really finicky about, eye relief and eye position. So this is quite nice. It's one button, press and adjust. Really, really simple. The gun cocks absolutely beautiful. One thing I do wish was that if it had a drop down handle rather than this, kind of sharp piece here. It is somewhat quiet, not that quiet. This shroud does help somewhat, but there are no baffles in it. But it is not that quiet because it has nothing in the front part. There's an empty space here in the front. Right here where the barrel band is where the barrel stops. I believe this is a 21-inch barrel. And what happens is the air, it just has this little portion right here in the front to kind of quiet it down. It really would benefit from some baffles and a way to redirect any of that air back into the back chamber here. So they're inside here around the barrel, inside the shroud is sort of a support, and that support is solid. So it doesn't allow any air to go back here. That being said, it's still somewhat quiet, but it can be quieter, and I know Troy Hammer from Annihilator Air Guns, he sells a quiet kit for this MEGA and for a lot of the Kral Puncher Jumbo series, and I understand they work very well. But right now I'm going to be talking to you about this gun right out of the box. I am not doing any modifications to this gun whatsoever. Before I do any modifications, I want to review it, look at it, test it out without doing anything to it. Just let's see how it is right out of the box, because a lot of you who buy this gun are probably not going to do some modifications. If you are, you're going to buy one from Troy at Annihilator or somebody else, or do your own, however you decide to do it. I did a little bit of initial shooting. It is a beast. This is in 22 caliber. It has quite a bit of energy. I did shoot an 18 grain, about 950 to 980 depending where it is. Again, this is not regulated. The air tube is a 330cc non-regulated air tube, but this gun supposedly at the higher end is quite good, is quite consistent. But as it drops down, you start to get, drop off, which is true of any gun, but more true of an unregulated air gun. This gun feels excellent the way it is. It is with this UTG, I believe it is a 4 to 16 scope. The balance is somewhere right about here. If I go back, it'll kind of tilt forward, as you can see. So it's a little forward heavy because this is hollow. Not sure if you can hear that. A little bit disappointing, but it does make for it lighter. But it feels pretty nice. I mean, this gun feels pretty nice, Again, cock it, shoot. It's a little loud. Cock it, shoot. It's a really nice feeling gun. By the way, this is the first time I'm using, I guess you call this a Monte Carlo stock, I'm not really sure, but this style of stock, I usually use a thumb hole or a bullpup, so I wanted to give this a shot. So what I'll do is I'll shoot this, and hopefully you guys will get a chance to see how the power is and accuracy. I'll go to 50, I'll go to 75, maybe 100. It's a bit windy today, and let you see the Crony results as well as the different pellets. All right, stay with me. So filling up the Kral MEGA is quite easy. There's a fill port at the bottom. Comes with a probe. You do have to put, I believe it's a BSPP connector on the end. This is a $10–15 item. screw it on. It comes with a Downrange O-ring, and there's the probe with a Foster male fitting. Just put it together. Put it right in. Let's see. There we go. Put that right in. Close your, and watch your. I can watch it here. There is a manometer down here, but I'll be looking at it here. Crack it open gently. Fill to 200 bar. No more. I always go just a tad more. Done. Remove the port. Move the probe. And just close it back up. You're good to go. All right. So I'll be shooting for the right target, top right. I'm hopefully zero. There's a bit of wind. Let's see what happens. Ooh. I think these are going about 900 feet per second. The sun is stopping the Kral from reading pellets going over, but it's around 900. I tested it a little earlier. If the sun goes in, we have some cloud cover. I'll let you see what the 18 grains are shooting at. $920, there you go, it's reading. 925. Oh, error, but. All right, so there's a pretty nice 12-shot group. Looks pretty tight. You know what, I'm gonna shoot now with the 21 grains. Let's see what those look like. So we're shooting with the H&N Barracuda Match 21 grain. Let's go out, 75 yards. Wow, that was a really nice 12-shot group. Now we're going to be shooting the JSB Exact Jumbo Monster. These are 25.4 grains. Again, out to 75 yards. Target. I'm going to hold over because these are very heavy. There we go. About 800 feet per second. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Curved. I'm not sure. These are going about 800 feet per second. It's not showing up on the crop. I see something in the scope. I see them spiraling. Wow. It's not particularly liking these pellets. I'm not sure if that was in the same hole. No, it's not liking these pellets. It's going about 800 feet per second. I did see that. No, they're wild. I can see them in the air. All right, I'm going to stop shooting those. I'm going to say it doesn't like the exact monsters at this point. Here we go. I'm going to try the pile driver These are 30 grains. These are big, and these have a higher BC than Diablo pellets. They're bullet shaped, they're torpedo shaped. Wow, that last one. Not sure if the power is too high. All right, so now I'm going to shoot the Nielsen slugs. We're going out to 75 yards. First I'm going to do the 28 grain and then the 23 grain. I'll do 10 shot groups of each. Gun is filled to 200 bar. I don't know where that went. Wow, they're flying really, really high. Okay. There we go. All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, let's go with the 23 grain up top. Wow. Gotta come down. They're significant. Wow, they're going very fast. They're going 809 feet per second. There we go. They are spiraling. That was nice. Velocities are pretty good. 3 or 4 feet per second isn't going to make the pellet drop like that, so I think that has something to do with the barrel, or the pellet barrel combination. Wind? 807. Should have been higher. Diving down. Same velocities are the same. That's a little strange. Again, that could be, I don't think I'm shooting them too hot. 802, 803 on average. I don't know why they dropped. I'm not changing my point of impact, and the speed hasn't really changed. All right, let's go talk about this downrange. Here we are at 75 yards, having shot the Kral Puncher MEGA. I have to say that I'm very pleased with the gun. I haven't done anything to it. This is right out of the box. All I did was clean the barrel. I didn't even adjust the trigger. So, with that being said, here is our initial, this was originally behind this was a sighting in, but these are the slugs, so we won't talk about these right now. Here was the JSBs, okay? Here was the H&N. These were the pile drivers, and these were the JSB Exact Monster Jumbo 25 grain. These are all 22 caliber. Here we have the Nielsen slugs. I believe these were the 28s and these are the 23s. So clearly the JSB 18s are wonderful. The H&Ns are, it likes those too. Now here, you know, I don't want to call it, you know, dead. The pile drivers, they did group a bit, but there's some scattered and it seems left to right, which means how did the wind affect it? I don't know that it did. That could be me. This clearly states, I will go so far as to say that the JSB 25s are not this gun's favorite. I was hoping they would be. They're such a great pellet. 25 is a perfect weight, I think. They've got punch. This gun can handle them. It's shooting about 800, 805 feet per second, somewhere around that. It's a shame. I don't know. But again, 18s, JSB 18s, H&Ns, 21s, pretty good. Nielsen slugs are okay. Again, all of this is my first time out with the gun. I didn't do anything to it. Let me state that again. So the gun has a hell of a lot of potential, and I'm pretty happy with this at 75 yards. So we're going to shoot the Barracuda Hunter Extreme 19.09 grains H&N, 75 yards. Let's see. 903. These things are fast. Ooh. Got a breeze coming from behind left, blowing from left to right. Wow. It's the wind. I think this gun likes the Barracuda Hunter Extreme, because I think I put 3 in one hole, but I can hear the wind kicking up. I'm sure you could too. And I shot it anyway and it blew it to the right. Let's see what happens. Too much wind. Eugen hunting pellets, 28.9 grain. I think there's Eugen is correct, I think. I do not know where that went. I believe they're going to the right. Not bad. I'm going to do a shot string using the H&N Barracuda match pellets. These are 21.1 grain. I have the gun filled to just a tad over 200. Let's see what kind of velocities. It's set to max power. See what kind of velocities and shot string we get. Just a note that the power adjuster does not make the gun more efficient. It just reduces the amount of flow in the transfer port. So I'm leaving it completely open. This is max power. I like shooting 21 grain pellets. This gun loves 18 grains and it's okay with the 21 as well. So we're gonna go with the 21. 872, 874, 871, 871, 863, 875, 872, 873, 874, 876. 873. 865. 7. 862. I'm at about 100. I'm at about 155 bar right now. 25, 857. 24. So we're at 34 shots. And the gun is at about 150 bar. 30 shot 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay, we've now, wow. All right. All right. This gun is now at about 110, 115 bar. So final thoughts on the Kral Puncher MEGA is that this is a really nice gun, a mid-range gun, mid-range price, with a lot of nice features like the side lever cocking handle, which is pretty smooth. The manometer on the bottom, so you're not looking down the barrel like in the Hatsons to check the pressure. It does come with two magazines, 12-shot magazines and 22. Comes with a shot tray, fill probe, some replacement O-rings, and an Allen key to adjust the trigger. The trigger is adjustable. It's pretty nice. The comb, the cheek comb, is very, very nice. It works well, and it's pretty quick. I like that a lot. Rubber butt pad on the end. It does have Picatinny and dovetail. It does have a power adjuster, although the power adjuster doesn't work to save air. It just works to limit the air going into the barrel. So the shot string is the shot string. As you just saw a few minutes ago, I took 46 shots, but the extreme spread was way too much on the 46 shots. So if we take that down to 28 shots, now this is not, again, let me preface, this is not a regulated gun. So unregulated, about 28 shots with an extreme spread of 25 is pretty good, is okay. If you go beyond that, go to 34 shots, your extreme spread is more like 41. That might be a little bit too much. So this gun would definitely benefit from having a regulator. If I was planning to work on this gun, I don't know that I will. Again, it does have a shroud. The shrouding doesn't work that well. It is pretty loud, even with the shroud, which has no baffles in it. So I know that Troy Hammer from Annihilator Air Guns sells a quiet kit for this gun. Definitely worth it. In hindsight, thinking about it, if I were to purchase this gun again, I would buy it through Troy and get it, fully regulated. He doesn't regulate. Fully tuned, and with the moderator, the SSG stop spring guide, the transfer port he opens up. It's tuned really nicely. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I like the gun. It is, as you saw from the shooting at the range, It likes the JSB 18s and the H&N 21s. You can get some fairly good groups. I did shoot some more groups after off camera, and I got the H&Ns a little tighter with a little more concentration, the wind dying down. So it is pretty good at 75 yards with an 18 grain or the 21s. It did not like a slew of other pellets. So the barrel seems to be a little bit pellet fussy. But again, nice gun, reasonably priced. Right out of the box, it's a pretty good shooter. But it definitely, in my opinion, needs a little bit of work. Needs some tuning. But if you want to, if you don't want to take that on yourself, like I said, give Troy Hammer a call at Annihilator Air Guns. He does a great job with these Krals, and you'll be happy with it. Again, in conclusion, overall, a nice gun, great price, fair price, and you wouldn't be disappointed overall.